place to be. And 11 straight big shots.
In the 90s boxing ring, no one instilled fear quite like Riddick Bowe. The merciless giant defeated everyone he faced. He reached incredible heights by becoming the undisputed world champion at the age of 25. It seemed that Big Daddy had everything to reign on the throne for a long time, yet just one fight forever changed and ultimately buried his career. We're talking about the scandalous bout between Riddick Bowe and the wild Polish fighter, Andrew Golota. The result, the fight ended with 16 arrests and injuries to 22 people. So, settle in, watch this video to the end, and don't forget to hit the like button. In 1996, one of the most scandalous matches in the history of heavyweight boxing took place. And precisely that moment of chaos we just showed you happened right after the abrupt stoppage of this legendary encounter. But let's go through it all step by step and first learn who exactly Andrew Golota is and why Riddick Bowe and all boxing fans are so upset with him.
This is the first time we've gone this far in the heavyweight division.
History knows quite a few interesting boxers from Poland, and Golota was one of those who became widely known outside his country while competing away from home. According to fans, Andrew was a four-time national champion, a bronze medalist at the 1989 European Championship, and notably, a bronze medalist at the 1988 Olympic Games in Seoul. He rightfully earned the reputation of a strong puncher, and by the time of his meeting with Bowe, he held an impeccable professional record of 28 wins, 0 losses, 25 of which were knockouts. All the ingredients for an interesting boxing evening were there, but the outcome surpassed even the boldest expectations. Riddick Bowe was the undisputed favorite for the match because in his previous fight, he knocked out Evander Holyfield, concluding their trilogy in his favor.
Hard right hand inside by Holyfield, and now I don't think he's going to make it. No, he made it.
How do you feel? How do you feel? Take us off.
Third knockdown of Holyfield's career. Here comes the fourth, and
Ladies and gentlemen, here at the site where legends are made, Caesar's Palace.
Surprisingly, no belts were at stake. By the beginning of '96, the main titles were held by Mike Tyson, Bruce Seldon, and Michael Moorer. However, the latter two were not considered serious threats, and besides Tyson, Bowe and Lennox Lewis were regarded as the division's leaders. It was expected that while Tyson continued to unify the belts and faced Holyfield, Bowe and Lewis would determine the best between themselves. But before that, Riddick needed a warm-up fight. Andrew Golota was a perfect fit as a punching bag. By that time, Bowe had also clashed with the WBC leadership, who permanently excluded the boxer from their rankings after a scandalous press conference where Bowe demonstratively threw the prestigious WBC title into the trash can. Nevertheless, the 29-year-old fighter was returning to the title race, and a victory over Golota would almost guarantee him a championship bout. Bowe promised that after facing Golota, he would measure strengths with Mike Tyson and his nemesis from the '88 Olympics, Lennox Lewis. Despite Golota's impressive record and expectations of decent resistance from Andrew, experts still anticipated Bowe's victory, considering that over the years of his professional career, he had faced far tougher opposition than the Pole. However, the match didn't go according to the American script right from the start.
and there's even a face of Riddick on there.
He hit him with a three-punch combination.
Round one begins, more fluid boxer match. From the beginning, he begins to step it up with the jab.
Andrew, being lighter, proved to be faster and more accurate than Riddick, acting more actively and alternating his attacks to the body, also managing to shake Bowe several times.
He needs to rough it up, get dirty, and make it a free-for-all. That's the only way it can be.
Oh, wild jab for jab.
But as long as it maintains a jab match, if Golota gets in, then Bowe is going to be out of his house.
That was the first body punch, misses the right hand. Bowe now backs Golota. Stunning regularity against Bowe. Now Bowe taken inside by Riddick. He seems to shed a little heat.
The second round was intense and quite spectacular.
And then once Bowe keeps his left jab working, it's no contact. But if he gets out there
Early in
last round, Bowe went to try to be a brawler after finding that
This fight, the win is big.
Good short left hand. Kelly's watching upstairs to see if Bowe holds and hits. Now Kelly
They go 12 rounds, you get in your body punches. He's the only fighter that never developed his skill to the fullest potential.
Good left hook fire. There's another one as he gets the left hook in inside. Pretty fast. Bowe's wobbled.
guys laid some big stuff on each other.
While you say Bowe has been in wars like this.
By the third round, the pole increasingly started throwing uppercuts, which became a key moment in this heated battle.
He's gone out of school in his last few fights.
And because of that,
If you had to guess right now, you think the fight will be
because Golota has landed good. Yeah, it's no contest. But it's
slowing it around.
In one of the instances, Golota hit Bowe below the belt, and the referee verbally warned the offender.
with that kind of experienced fighter.
A lot of the see comes to a flow. And the right, a lot of block that one.
Fighter coming back from a right hand with his own good right hand and to the stomach, followed by a big.
Yeah, Riddick Bowe is going to fight it out with Golota. He's got to keep fighting. You can't get him in the
So you no longer think that
he's up.
This didn't deter Andrew. In the fourth round, he struck again in the most sensitive area for men, and this time, Riddick felt the blow, almost going down to the canvas.
And then missed it. Another low blow. This is a bad one. There it is. Timeout. And there's the teeth.
A point was deducted from the pole, and the American got time to recover.
And now Riddick's ready to give Golota any more confidence.
The intensity of the confrontation kept escalating, and Bowe was clearly trailing. Yet, this didn't prompt Golota to fight more rationally.
more of the same.
When they're in close, doesn't give him a good shot.
Not overextending himself.
76.
He's been inside by turning his shoulder. He's
Not open for that uppercut.
Saw Bowe back against the ropes. Golota rocks him again with the right hand. Lennox Lewis came in landing more, as well as doing more damage. We'll see if it goes down. And the answer right here.
The first couple of rounds, he went down to the body to ensure himself.
Getting close, and Bowe not inches him anyway. Well,
That extra reach.
this Golota is no stiff in there.
big by that left hook.
He was.
At the end of the sixth round, he hit below the belt again and was penalized, and it was pitiful to see Bowe in distress.
He's done too little of that in this round. Golota starting to fall in love.
Don't do it again. But that doesn't make any difference.
The climax of this tragicomedy came in the last minute of the seventh round.
Take one of Bowe stand still.
Golota right. Bowe landed an uppercut finally.
74, and we're only in the seventh round.
Golota again struck below the belt to his exhausted opponent. The American fell, and the referee made the decision to disqualify the egregious violator, awarding the victory to Riddick.
He's just hammering Bowe in close. Just hammering it. That was another low. The events that finished the fight. Again, Golota looking to land up top. There's a left below the belt.
After this, something unimaginable unfolded in the ring. One of Bowe's team members rushed into the ring and shoved Golota in the back. Andrew immediately retaliated with a left hook, triggering a chain reaction. Another supporter of Bowe started hitting the pole with a stool, leading to the boxer's injury. Eventually, chaos erupted in the ring. Even 74-year-old trainer Luduva from Golota's corner was carried out on a stretcher from the scene.
Moving his head. Yes, in fact,
The scuffle turned into a clash between supporters of both boxers. Eventually, law enforcement arrested 10 individuals, 9 were hospitalized, and 8 more people were injured due to police intervention. It's worth noting that if it weren't for the deducted points, Golota would have won almost all rounds.
But your fighter clearly was in the wrong for landing so many low blows. Don't you agree?
Bowe was in the wrong too for landing behind the head and landing low blows. I'm not going to argue who started it. I'm not saying it's right. It happened, but this is a disgrace.
5 months later, the fighters had a rematch. This time, the bout became more spectacular and uncompromising.
So the punches are going to be coming up here. They're going to be hitting him on the chin. They're going to be hitting him in the chest. They're going to be hitting him in the body. They're going to hit me there. Over here, we've taught Andrew to keep away. This is a no zone over here.
Riddick Bowe appeared less swollen, acting more sharply.
Police uniforms, if you're going to get your ass whipped like that, make an impression early on Golota.
Then he is coming forward. Riddick Bowe
Looks a lot like round one.
Bowe was getting ready to throw a right hand.
First round.
In the second round, he took a blow to the temple.
Hard power punches from Golota. Bowe goes down.
The punch landed high. You saw it land here.
He came back with
For the remainder of the round, the pole cornered Riddick against the ropes and then headbutted him.
he has a tendency to cover up. But Golota has to be careful. Don't give him any courage by laying.
A left-hand counter landed. He's not really sure what he's doing in there. He's still around.
One tough fighter. Been in that shape before. Fight you. He's picking up experience.
One thing is for sure first, and getting inside Golota. Now he's starting to blink, and no.
In the fourth round, Riddick managed to shake Golota and send him to the canvas. At that moment, Golota had several cuts.
But he will be in a few seconds if this keeps up.
The pole immediately started hitting below the belt. While in the first fight, he preferred singular hits, this time he delivered them in series. The agony on Bowe's face as he writhed in pain couldn't be described in words.
And Bowe tried to end the fight.
Eddie Cotton just looked up, except the quarter point. You can see in close. He wants to punch.
In the fifth round, Andrew once again sent Riddick to the canvas.
Physical battle in the first fight.
Control. The next thing you know, you're out of control.
Hard shots by Golota. Bowe is wasted again.
Jab him to the body, then bring his left hook back up.
Front of the menacing side. So Joe Souza. Well, Golota's got a chance to pile up points here if he can ring with disaster again.
Golota seems to sense there's no power. Riddick Bowe seems to be taking
He still looks wobbly most of the time.
punches. He just throwing them for the sake of connecting.
Problems with the cuts over his eye and under his mouth. Did it in a relative hurry because he was proud that is Bowe playing possum?
I think that Riddick Bowe has another haymaker in
He's
his
29. Hard right hand. Golota 8. And Golota was right there on the belt line again.
When he throws little short punches without too much power on them, he never can miss.
Towards the end of the ninth round, Golota landed another series of hits to his opponent's groin. The referee intervened and stopped the fight. Golota, as in the first encounter, was disqualified, and the prone Bowe on the ring was declared the winner.
This is the pain.
Semi-conscious.
Low blows, and down goes Bowe again. Kelly in New York.
Look at that. Over and over.
And Cotton is not thinking disqualification.
The decision was fair. Throughout the match, Andrew repeatedly broke the rules, headbutt, hit below the belt, and was regularly punished by the referee. Bowe's victory turned out to be a hollow one. Soon after, at 29 years old, not even at the peak age for heavyweights, he announced the end of his career. 8 years later, he returned to the ring, but Riddick had lost his speed, reaction time, and instincts. After 3 insignificant victories in 4 years, he hung up his gloves once again. As for Golota, the pole gifted the boxing world many more scandals. Despite the de jure defeats against Bowe, the results earned him a title fight against Lennox Lewis. However, he didn't seize that opportunity, losing by knockout in the very first round.
Left hook by Lewis. Golota goes down. That's it.
3 years later, Mike Tyson avenged Bowe against Golota, prompting Golota to scandalously flee the ring. I covered this earlier on the channel. The link to that video will be here.